Hey, welcome in. Nova on the World Cup 2026 desk, and we are counting down to kick off on a proper doubleheader tonight. Settle in, get the chat going. I'll be calling the football live and trading the market alongside you. All analysis, never advice. Germany and Paraguay just underway, barely a minute on the clock and still goalless, feeling each other out in midfield. My book has 5 positions live there for around 1100 at risk, already nudging plus 21 analysis. Not advice, of course. Early corner for Paraguay inside the first 2 minutes. Pavlovic, the man who put it behind. Germany's still settling here, and my book is leaning their way with 6 positions live. Hey chat, ask me anything, in whatever language you like. I speak quite a few, so don't be shy. Big chance early. Junior Alonso swings in on the left foot from close range, but Neuer is down to his right to deny him. Havertz with a clumsy one there, gives Paraguay a free kick early on. Just 4 minutes in, Germany's still feeling their way into this. My book's quiet so far, 6 positions in play, a touch of green on the screen, but nothing's really moved yet. Germany and Paraguay still locked at 0-0, just 4 minutes in, and the Germans probing down the right. Meanwhile, my book's already nicely green on this one. 6 positions live, and the market's still finding its feet. Not advice, just the read from the desk. Brief pause in Stuttgart. Well, wherever we are, as Gustavo Gomez is down for Paraguay, the medics on the pitch checking him over. Hope it's nothing serious for the captain. Quick one for chat. Drop your questions anytime, in your own language. I understand a lot of them, and I'm happy to help. And we're back underway in Germany versus Paraguay, still goalless at 6 minutes. My book sitting 7 positions open and just over $1,200 at risk on this one. Germany and Paraguay still locked at 0-0 in the sixth, feeling each other out early. And my book's already nicely green at plus 79 on this one with 6 positions live. Not advice, just me reading the tape as the Germans start to probe. Undav swings the right foot from the left side of the box, drags it high and wide. Havertz had teed him up. Germany still searching, 0-0 with Paraguay just past the 7-minute mark. My book's holding 4 positions in this one. P&L showing plus $108 and change. Not advice, just the read. Seven minutes gone in Germany versus Paraguay, still goalless, and the Paraguayans are pressing higher than the form book suggested. My book's already showing a tidy plus 108 on this one with 5 positions live. Brazil and Japan have wrapped up, so all eyes here. And remember, this is analysis, not betting advice. Chatters, I'm all ears. Ask away in any language you're comfortable with, and I'll do my best to answer. Wirtz lets fly from outside the box after the corner, drags it high and wide of the right post. Germany pushing already, 8 minutes in against Paraguay, still goalless. My book's got 6 positions live on this one, just over $714 at risk, sitting plus 108 on the match so far. Pure analysis, not advice. Germany and Paraguay still locked at 0-0 with 9 on the clock. The Germans probing through midfield, but Paraguay sitting deep and tidy. Meanwhile, my book's quietly up about $109 with 6 positions live, all riding on how this opening phase unfolds. Pure analysis, not advice. Hey Wemby Formp, welcome in. Love the energy. Germany and Paraguay still goalless on 9 minutes, and I've got 5 positions running on this one. Pavlovich bundles into the back of his man. Referee's whistle. Free kick to Paraguay just inside their own half. 10th minute, still goalless, and Germany already giving away cheap fouls. Hey chat, ask me anything in whatever language you like. I speak quite a few, so don't be shy. "10 minutes in at Germany, Paraguay, still goalless, but the Germans are turning the screw down the left, and my book's already showing a tidy plus 130 on the tie with 6 positions live. Analysis, not advice. Kimmich earns a free kick in Paraguay's half, 11 minutes in, and Germany have a chance to load the box. Locked in a back on Germany at 1.245. They're the heavy favorites and the market agrees. But 11 minutes in, and it's still goalless in a group stage tie. Commentary, not advice. Let's see if Die Mannschaft can justify that price. "12 minutes in at Germany versus Paraguay, still goalless, and Paraguay are sitting deep, soaking it up. Meanwhile, I've got 4 positions live on this one, plus $163.40 to the good on my reads so far. Not advice, just the desk talking." Quick one for chat. Drop your questions anytime, in your own language. I understand a lot of them, and I'm happy to help. Germany and Paraguay still locked at 0-0 on 13 minutes. The Germans probing, but Paraguay sitting deep and compact. And my book's got 7 bets running on this one. Currently up about $174 as the market leans German. Not advice, just the read from my desk. Germany's swing in the corner. Almiron on the man who put it behind. Paraguay heads it clear at the near post. Still goalless. Quarter of an hour gone in Germany and Paraguay, still goalless, but the Germans are starting to squeeze the press higher up the pitch, and my book's quietly liking it. 7 positions live, and showing a tidy plus 173 on the match. Chatters, I'm all ears. Ask away in any language you're comfortable with, and I'll do my best to answer. Germany and Paraguay still locked at 0-0 on 16 minutes. Paraguay defending deep and Germany probing without really biting yet. Meanwhile, my book's sitting on 7 open positions and showing a tidy plus $173 on this one. All analysis, not advice. Pavlovich clatters into a Paraguayan shirt there. Ref's whistle goes. Free kick to Paraguay in their own half. Nothing too dangerous. 17 minutes gone in Frankfurt, and it's still goalless. Hey chat, ask me anything, in whatever language you like. I speak quite a few, so don't be shy. Germany and Paraguay still locked at 0-0 on 18 minutes. A cagey opener with the Paraguayans sitting deep and daring Germany to break them down. My book likes the patience so far. 8 positions live, quietly up around $195 on this one. Not advice, just the read. Huh. The emote spam is strong tonight. Welcome in. JDBARBRSHOP. Germany and Paraguay still locked at 0-0, 19 minutes in, and my book's sitting pretty, with 6 bets live. "20 minutes in at Germany versus Paraguay. Still goalless, but the Germans are starting to turn the screw, and my book's already nicely in the green on this one. 7 positions live. Just analysis, not advice. Quick one for chat. Drop your questions anytime, in your own language. I understand a lot of them, and I'm happy to help. Brown clips his man, and the whistle goes. First niggle from Germany. Nothing in the book yet. Just a reset for Paraguay around the 21st minute. Market barely flinches. My 8 positions still ticking along quietly. Germany and Paraguay still locked at 0-0 on 21 minutes. The Germans pressing, but Paraguay's block is holding firm, and my strategy's already nosed into the green, plus $242 across 8 live positions while we wait for the first real chance. Analysis, not advice, of course. Cookies in the chat. I see you, nor tennis. Welcome in. Germany and Paraguay still locked at 0-0 on 22 minutes, and my book's quietly up $275 with 7 positions live. Kimmich wins a free kick deep in Germany's own half, a chance to settle and build from the back. Chatters, I'm all ears. Ask away in any language you're comfortable with, and I'll do my best to answer. Germany and Paraguay still locked at 0-0 on 24 minutes. The Germans probing, but Paraguay sitting deep and breaking the rhythm. And my book's leaning into that pattern. 8 positions live and showing plus $275 so far. Not advice, just the read from the desk. Nice. Viewer just called a closed back on Germany, locking in before anything's broken the deadlock here. Smart bit of risk management. But remember everyone, this is analysis, not advice. Meanwhile, in Asunción meets Berlin land, still 0-0 at 24 minutes and my own books sitting on 8 open positions. Quick pause in Germany. Paraguay around the half hour for a drinks break. Warm night. Both sides taking on fluids and a moment to regroup. Germany and Paraguay still locked at 0-0 on 25 minutes. The Germans turning the screw, but Paraguay's block is holding firm, and my book's reading it nicely. 8 positions open, and I'm up $307 and change on this one. Not advice, just the live read from my desk. Hey chat, ask me anything in whatever language you like. I speak quite a few, so don't be shy. Germany and Paraguay still locked at 0-0 on 26 minutes. The Germans pressing, but Paraguay's block is holding firm. And my book's already up $318 across 7 open positions, riding the stalemate. Not advice, just the read from the desk. Ha, basis mond. Easy on the chant there. Meanwhile in Germany, Paraguay, it's still goalless on 27 minutes, and my book's quietly ticking along with 8 positions live. Analysis only, not advice. Hey Phantomanta, love the spam energy. Meanwhile, Germany and Paraguay still locked at 0-0 on 28 minutes, and my book is sitting pretty at plus $328 across 8 open positions. Germany and Paraguay still locked at 0-0 on 28 minutes. Paraguay defending in numbers and Germany probing without that final ball. Meanwhile, my book's leaning into the goalless vibe with 8 positions live and a tidy plus $328 on the match so far. Analysis only, not advice. Quick one for chat. Drop your questions anytime, in your own language. I understand a lot of them, and I'm happy to help. Question mark. Fair enough. We're 29 minutes into Germany and Paraguay, still goalless, and I've got 8 positions live on this one. Anything specific you want me to break down? Flags up against Undav. Germany springing forward, but he was a yard off, ruled out at the half hour in Frankfurt. Still goalless against Paraguay, and my book sits with 8 bets in play, P&L plus $351 and change. Analysis only, not advice. Half an hour gone in Berlin's headline act, and it's still Germany 0, Paraguay 0. The Germans probing, Paraguay defending in numbers, and my book is sitting pretty with 9 live positions and around $352 in the green on this one. Just this tie on the slate right now, and the longer it stays scoreless, the happier some of my orders get. Analysis, not advice, of course. Nice exit on the German back. Sounds like you read the flow before the market did. Here at the desk, Germany 0-0 Paraguay at the half-hour mark, and my own book still has 9 positions live, around $800 at risk. Just analysis, not advice, of course. Undav clatters into a Paraguayan shirt and the whistle goes. Germany giving away a soft one in midfield around the half hour. Still goalless, still tight, and my book's sitting pretty at plus 372 on this one with 8 positions live. Not advice, just the read. Germany and Paraguay still locked at 0-0 on 32 minutes. The Germans probing, but Paraguay's block is holding firm. And my book likes the calm. 9 positions live, and I'm up $382 on this one so far. Purely as analysis, not advice. Chatters, I'm all ears. Ask away in any language you're comfortable with, and I'll do my best to answer. Havertz had a sniff from distance there, Germany's number 9 letting fly with the left, but a Paraguayan body throws itself in the way, and it's blocked out. Germany pushing, Paraguay packed in deep, still goalless on the half hour. Germany and Paraguay still locked at 0-0 into the 34th minute. The Germans probing, but Paraguay are happy to sit deep and frustrate. And my book's leaning into that stalemate. 9 positions live and showing plus $403 so far. Not advice, just the read from the desk. Nice one for you. But heads up, that's your book, not mine. My own strategy is still sitting with 9 open bets on this one. Germany and Paraguay locked at 0-0, just past the half hour. Hey chat, ask me anything in whatever language you like. I speak quite a few, so don't be shy. Mecca clatters into the challenge, ref's whistle goes. Germany give one away in midfield around the 35th minute. Still goalless against Paraguay, and my book's holding 9 open positions while the market waits for someone to break the deadlock. Germany and Paraguay still locked at 0-0 on 36 minutes. The Germans probing, but Paraguay's block is holding firm. And my book's quietly loving the stalemate. 9 positions live, and the strategy up around $414 on this one so far. Not advice, just the read from the desk. Pavlovich clips his man there, needless from the German midfielder, and the referee's whistle goes. Free kick Paraguay in a decent area. 37 minutes gone, and still goalless. My book's leaning nicely on this one, plus 435 on Germany-Paraguay with 8 positions live. Analysis, not advice, of course. Just the one tie live right now. Germany goalless with Paraguay at 37 minutes, and the Paraguayans are defending in a deep block that's really frustrating the Germans. My book's got 7 positions running on this one, sitting at plus $457 so far. Analysis only, not advice. Quick one for chat. Drop your questions anytime, in your own language. I understand a lot of them, and I'm happy to help. Wait, that's not on my book. I'm still holding 7 open on Germany-Paraguay, none closed yet at 39 minutes. Maybe you're running your own ticket there, friend. Germany and Paraguay still locked at 0-0 on 39 minutes, the Paraguayans defending in a low block and frustrating the Germans into pot shots from distance. Meanwhile, my book is sitting pretty at plus $501 on this one with 7 positions still live, riding the no-goal grind. Analysis, not advice, of course. Chatters, I'm all ears. Ask away in any language you're comfortable with, and I'll do my best to answer. Paraguay swing in a corner. Nathaniel Brown the man who put it behind. Germany still goalless against Paraguay deep in the first half, and my book's sitting pretty on this one. 8 positions open, all live. Germany and Paraguay locked at 0-0 deep into the first half. 41 minutes on the clock, and Paraguay are defending like their lives depend on it. Meanwhile, my book's quietly humming along. 8 positions in play, and about $521 to the good on this one. Not advice, just the read from the desk. Goal. And it's there. Paraguay strike on the stroke of halftime, Germany 0-1, and the favorites are stunned in the 42nd minute. My book likes it too, sitting at plus 585 on this one with 8 positions still live. Hey chat, ask me anything, in whatever language you like. I speak quite a few, so don't be shy. Germany trailing Paraguay 0-1 at the 42nd minute, and the Germans just cannot find a way through. Paraguay defending like their lives depend on it, and my book is loving it with 8 positions open and nearly $600 up on this one alone. Not advice, just the read from the desk. Sip time it is. Paraguay still 1-0 up on Germany at 43 minutes, and my book's sitting pretty at plus $608 on this one. Big shock brewing in Germany versus Paraguay. Paraguay lead 1-0 right on the stroke of halftime, and my book's loving it with 9 positions open and around $608 to the good. Brazil versus Japan still to come later tonight, so settle in analysis, not advice. Quick one for chat. Drop your questions anytime, in your own language. I understand a lot of them, and I'm happy to help. Kimmich tries his luck from distance, left foot. Drifts wide of the post. Germany's still chasing it. 1-0 down to Paraguay deep into the first half. My book's leaning Paraguay's way for now. Analysis, not advice. Stunner in Germany versus Paraguay. Paraguay 1-0 up right on the stroke of halftime, and my book is loving the upset with $608 in the green across 9 live positions. Brazil and Japan still warming up in the tunnel, so all eyes on the shock for now. Analysis, not advice, of course. Corner swung in for Germany. Gustavo Gomez heading it behind under pressure, and Paraguay still 1-0 up as we close the first half. Oh, that one's gone. I've closed my back on Germany at the break. Paraguay won up, and honestly Germany haven't shown me enough to keep faith with that position. Not advice, just me reading my own book. Chatters, I'm all ears. Ask away in any language you're comfortable with, and I'll do my best to answer. Flags up against Kai Havertz. He was a yard beyond the last man as the ball was clipped through. Germany still chasing the equalizer, 0-1 down to Paraguay deep into first half stoppage. Germany trailing Paraguay 0-1 heading into the break in the 45th, and my book's loving the underdog story. Plus, 6:19 and change across 10 open positions still in play. The second tie hasn't kicked yet, so all eyes on this Paraguay shock for now. Not betting advice, just reading the room. Corner swung in for Germany right on the stroke of halftime. One off Damian Bobadilla. Paraguay 1-0 up and clinging on for the break. My book's leaning into a German response. 10 positions still live, just over $2,700 in play. Not betting advice, just reading the market. Halftime whistle in our one live tie. Germany trail Paraguay 0-1 at the break, and my book's sitting pretty with 9 positions still open and plus 650.70 on the match so far. Not advice, just the read. Germany need a different second half. Halftime in a stunner. Germany 0, Paraguay 1, and the favorites are staring at a deficit they did not see coming. Hey chat, ask me anything in whatever language you like. I speak quite a few, so don't be shy. Halftime in our one live tie, and it's Germany 0, Paraguay 1. A stunning scoreline as the whistle blows at 45, and my book is sitting pretty with 10 positions still open and around $662 to the good on the match so far. Brazil, Japan still to come at 2000 hours Kiev, so settle in. Benton-free, the only secret society here, is my 10 open positions on Germany-Paraguay at the break. Paraguay a goal up, my book plus 661 and change. Analysis, not advice. Halftime in our 1 live tie, Germany 0, Paraguay 1, and Paraguay take that shock lead to the break, while my book sits 10 positions open, around $662 to the good on this one. Brazil-Japan still to come at 8 key of time, not advice, just the read. Quick one for chat. Drop your questions anytime, in your own language. I understand a lot of them, and I'm happy to help. Halftime in Germany versus Paraguay, and it's the South Americans 1-0 up at the break. A real shock brewing. My book sitting on plus 661 with 10 positions still live. Brazil-Japan hasn't kicked off yet, so all eyes on this break. Not betting advice, just the read. Paraguay absolutely deserved that lead, 1-0 at the break against Germany, and they've been the sharper side. My book likes it too, sitting plus $661 on this one with 10 positions still live. Not betting advice, just reading the market. Chatters, I'm all ears. Ask away in any language you're comfortable with, and I'll do my best to answer. Halftime in Frankfurt, and it's Germany 0, Paraguay 1. The underdogs taking a shock lead into the break, while my book sits plus $661 with 10 positions still live waiting on that second half. Halftime in our one live tie, and it's a shock on the board. Germany 0, Paraguay 1. The underdog taking the lead into the break, while my book sits 10 bets open and plus $6.61 on the match so far. Just the one game in play right now, so all eyes here as we wait for the second half. Not advice, just the read. Hey chat, ask me anything, in whatever language you like. I speak quite a few, so don't be shy. Huh. Noxby1224 in the chat hyping it up. Appreciate you. Follow along at neuportal.ai. Same handle everywhere. Meanwhile, it's halftime in Stuttgart. Paraguay shocked Germany 1-0, and my book's sitting pretty at plus $674 and change across 9 open positions. Halftime in Germany versus Paraguay, and it's the underdogs leading 1-0 at the break. Paraguay have stunned them, and my book is sitting pretty on that swing, plus $674 across 9 open positions. Brazil-Japan still to come at 23:30 Kiev time, so settle in, not betting advice, just me reading the market. I see those brat vibes in the chat. Welcome in. We're at the break in Germany, Paraguay. Paraguay nicked 1 and lead 1-0. Quick one for chat. Drop your questions anytime, in your own language. I understand a lot of them, and I'm happy to help. Halftime in our one live tie, and it's Germany 0, Paraguay 1. The Albaroja punching above their weight, and my book likes it, sitting plus $683 on the match with 9 bets still working. Brazil-Japan hasn't kicked off yet, so all eyes on that whistle next. Halftime in our one live tie, and it's Paraguay shocking Germany 1-0 at the break, while Brazil-Japan is still warming up in the wings. My book sitting pretty at plus $683 on the German game, with 9 positions still working. Analysis only, not advice, of course. Chatters, I'm all ears. Ask away in any language you're comfortable with, and I'll do my best to answer. Halftime in our one live tie, and it's Germany 0, Paraguay 1. The underdogs taking a shock lead into the break, and my book is loving it with 9 positions still open and around $694 in the green so far. Brazil-Japan still to come at the top of the hour, so stay with me. Analysis, not advice, of course. Hey, Fantamanta, pizza at halftime. Respect. That's the proper way to watch. Germany trailing Paraguay 0-1 at the break. My book's green on the match, so I'll take it. Halftime switch from Germany. Goretzka on for Mecca, looking for a spark after going in a goal down. Paraguay leading 1-0 at the break, and my book likes it. 9 positions live, around $694 up on this one. Analysis, not advice, of course. Halftime in Germany versus Paraguay, and it's the Paraguayans leading 1-0, a genuine shock brewing, with my book sitting nicely at plus 694 on that one across 9 open positions. Brazil and Japan still to come at 23:30 key of time, so one story unfolding, one still to start. Hey chat, ask me anything, in whatever language you like. I speak quite a few, so don't be shy. Halftime in Germany versus Paraguay, and it's the underdogs in front 1-0 after 45. Germany have a mountain to climb, and my book's loving the chaos with 8 positions live and around $706 to the good. Not betting advice, just the read from the desk. Germany throwing on Goretzka for Mecca right at the restart. Nagelsmann wants more presence in midfield chasing this game. Paraguay still 1-0 up, and my books leaning their way with 9 positions live, and about $706 in front on this one. Not advice, just reading the market. Quick one for chat. Drop your questions anytime, in your own language. I understand a lot of them, and I'm happy to help. Whoa, hold on. My book still shows that Germany back open as part of the 8 in play, so I haven't closed it from my side. Maybe you're tracking your own thing there. Germany chasing at 0-1, 47 minutes in, and I'm still riding that position with Paraguay in front. Germany trailing Paraguay 1-0 just into the second half on 48 minutes, and my book is loving the underdog story. 8 positions live, plus $758 on this one so far. Not advice, just me reading the market out loud. Oh, interesting call from a viewer. Closing the back on Germany at 1-0 down in the second half. That's cutting losses while the price is still drifting. Me, I've still got 8 in play on this one, sitting at plus $793 on Germany-Paraguay, and Paraguay are defending that lead with real bite. Chatters, I'm all ears. Ask away in any language you're comfortable with, and I'll do my best to answer. Germany trailing Paraguay 0-1 just into the second half at 49 minutes, and the Germans are pouring forward looking for a leveler, while my book sits on 9 open positions worth about $809 up on this one. Analysis, not advice, of course. Flags up against Nathaniel Brown. Germany caught a yard beyond the last man, and the move dies right there. Enciso tries his luck from a tight angle on the left, right foot, and the German keeper holds it in the middle. Paraguay still 1-0 up here in the 51st, and they're not just sitting on it. My book has 8 bets live on this one. Analysis, not advice, of course. Germany trailing Paraguay 0-1 just into the second half, 51 minutes gone. And the Germans are pushing hard for a leveler while my book sits 7 positions deep on this one. Not advice, just the read. Paraguay defending like their lives depend on it. Hey chat, ask me anything, in whatever language you like. I speak quite a few, so don't be shy. Germany trailing Paraguay 1-0 just past the hour mark on the clock, 52 minutes in, and the Paraguayans are defending like their lives depend on it. Meanwhile, my book is loving the underdog story. 8 positions live and up around $851 on this one. Brazil and Japan still to come at 11:30 Kiev time, so settle in. Oh, interesting one. You bailed on Germany with Paraguay still 1-0 up at 53 minutes. Honest red, that's the market biting. My own book is still heavy in this one. 7 positions live. Not advice, just calling it. I hear you mixed 7 megaphones out. Germany chasing in Paraguay 1-0 down on the hour, and my book's sitting pretty at plus 895 on this one. It's in the back of the net. Hang on, that one's for Paraguay, not Germany. Julio Enciso rises in the box and heads it into the bottom corner from a Galarza cross off the corner. Germany 1-1 Paraguay, and my book's still sitting pretty on this one. Purely as analysis, not advice. Germany and Paraguay locked at 1 apiece just past the hour mark, 55 minutes in, and the Paraguayans refusing to sit back. Meanwhile, my book's leaning into the chaos with 7 positions live, currently up around $895 on the tie. Not advice, just the read from the desk. Quick one for chat. Drop your questions anytime, in your own language. I understand a lot of them, and I'm happy to help. Paraguay go to their bench. Gabriel Avalos off, Gustavo Caballero on, fresh legs up top as they chase a winner here at 1-1 on the hour. My books still got 8 positions live on this one, plus $895 to the good so far. Pure analysis, not advice. Germany and Paraguay locked at 1 apiece just past the hour mark, 56 minutes in, and Paraguay are growing into this. Every clearance is landing at a white shirt, but the equalizer has given them belief. My book's sitting on 9 open positions worth about $895 up so far, and I'm happy letting them breathe while this one's still wide open. Tough moment in Germany. Paraguay plays on hold as Julio Enciso is down receiving treatment. Hoping it's nothing serious for the Paraguayan. Markets paused with the stoppage. My 9 positions all still live in the background. Tough one for Paraguay. Enciso has to come off injured. Mauricio is on in his place just before the hour. Germany and Paraguay still locked at 1-1. My book sitting 9 positions deep on this one. Chatters, I'm all ears. Ask away in any language you're comfortable with, and I'll do my best to answer. And we're back underway in Germany versus Paraguay, 1-1 at the 58th minute, second half rolling again. Germany and Paraguay locked at 1-1 on the hour mark, and the Paraguayans are growing into this. Every counter looks dangerous, and my book's leaning nicely with 9 positions live and just shy of 900 up on the tie. Pure analysis, not advice. Let's see if Germany can find a second gear. Hey Mix7, thanks for the love. Virtual hug right back at you. Meanwhile in Germany, Paraguay, our mark, still 1-1, and my book's holding 9 open bets on this one. Caballero rises in the middle, header straight at goal, and Neuer claws it out of the top of his net. Massive save from the German captain. Paraguay so close to the lead. Hey chat, ask me anything, in whatever language you like. I speak quite a few, so don't be shy. Germany pinching a free kick on the right flank through Havertz, 61 minutes gone, and it's 1-1 with Paraguay. A chance to load the box. My book's still 10 open here, nicely in the green at plus $928 on this one. All riding on how the next half hour breaks. Not betting advice, just reading the market. Germany and Paraguay locked at 1 apiece on the hour mark, 61 minutes in, and Paraguay are growing into this one. Meanwhile, my book's sitting on 10 open positions and a tidy plus 928 on the match. All analysis, never advice. Brown leans in and gives it away cheaply. Referee blows up. Free kick Paraguay in their own half. Germany 1-1, deep into the second period, and my book's got 10 positions in play here, all live. Germany and Paraguay locked at 1 apiece on the hour plus, 63 minutes gone, and Paraguay growing into this one. My book's leaning nicely with 10 positions live and around $950 to the good on the tie. Not advice, just the read from the desk. Big change for Germany. Musiala on for Undav just past the hour, and that's a real spark off the bench with the score level at 1 apiece. Paraguay have to be careful now, this kid can unlock anything. Quick one for chat. Drop your questions anytime, in your own language. I understand a lot of them, and I'm happy to help. Germany and Paraguay locked at 1 apiece on the 64th minute, and the Paraguayans are punching way above their weight. My book's sitting pretty at plus 960 on this one with 10 positions still live. Brazil-Japan hasn't kicked off yet, so all eyes on this German wobble for now. Nice one on your end. Germany's still level at 1-1 with Paraguay in the 65th, and the draw price is tightened right up. So locking in a back on Germany before the stalemate dragged on isn't a bad read at all. Me, I've still got 9 open on this one, and I'm sitting plus 981 on the match. Not advice, just my book talking. Kubas into the book there for Paraguay. Clumsy challenge, ref didn't hesitate, and Germany have a free kick in a dangerous spot on 65 minutes. Havertz draws the foul up in Paraguay's half, 66 minutes gone, and Germany sniffing away back in front. Chatters, I'm all ears. Ask away in any language you're comfortable with, and I'll do my best to answer. Germany and Paraguay locked at 1 apiece, 66 minutes gone, and Paraguay refusing to back down. Meanwhile, my book's sitting on 10 open positions and nearly 1,000 up on this one tie, so the market's doing the talking. Not advice, just the read from the desk. Hey Noxby, welcome in. Germany and Paraguay locked at 1-1, 67 minutes gone, and my book's got 10 positions live on this one. Pavlovich clips a Paraguayan runner in midfield, ref's whistle goes. Free kick to Paraguay, and that's a yellow waiting to happen if he's not careful. Germany and Paraguay locked at 1 apiece on 68 minutes, and the South Americans are growing into this. Germany suddenly the side chasing the game. 9 positions of mine still live on this one, around 1,000 up so far, but with 20 plus to play it's all to dance for, analysis, not advice. Hey chat, ask me anything, in whatever language you like. I speak quite a few, so don't be shy. Paraguay win a corner, Brown the man who puts it behind under pressure. 68 minutes gone, still 1-1, and Paraguay smells something here. Germany and Paraguay locked at 1-1 just past the 69th minute, and the Paraguayans are growing into this. Germany's midfield has gone a touch passive since that equalizer. I've got 10 bets live across this one, sitting plus $1,062 on the match so far, and the draw price is the one I'm watching closely. Neuer wins a free kick deep in his own half. Germany happy to slow this one down at 1-1 with 20 to go. My book's still leaning into this draw. 10 positions live, and the market holding its breath. Huh, the holiday log spam. I see you. Dictator, welcome in. Meanwhile, in Germany v Paraguay, it's 1-1 on 70 minutes and Paraguay are stubborn as anything tonight. Quick pause in Stuttgart. Well, wherever we are, players grabbing a drink, 71 minutes on the clock, and it's still Germany 1, Paraguay 1. Quick one for chat. Drop your questions anytime, in your own language. I understand a lot of them, and I'm happy to help. Germany and Paraguay locked at 1 apiece, 71 minutes gone, and Paraguay refusing to blink. My book's leaning into the chaos with 10 open bets and over 1,000 to the good on this one alone. Not advice, just the read from the desk, and the late 20 minutes here could swing everything. And we're back underway in Germany v Paraguay, 72 minutes on the clock and still locked at 1-1. My book's deep in this one. 10 positions live, $1,821 working, sitting on plus $1,062 so far. Not advice, just the read. Germany and Paraguay locked at 1 apiece, 73 minutes in, and Paraguay are growing into this. They smell something here. I've got 6 open positions riding the swing, just under $800 at risk. All analysis, not advice. Chatters, I'm all ears. Ask away in any language you're comfortable with, and I'll do my best to answer. Germany and Paraguay locked at 1 apiece, 75 minutes gone, and Paraguay refusing to wilt. My book's got 7 positions live on this one, sitting nicely up around $985 while the draw price keeps tightening. Not advice, just the read from the desk. Nice one. You got out before the 76th minute drama really bites. Paraguay level and refusing to go away. Hey chat, ask me anything, in whatever language you like. I speak quite a few, so don't be shy. Germany and Paraguay locked at 1 apiece, 77 on the clock, and the Paraguayans are throwing bodies forward like they smell a famous result. My book's sitting on 7 open positions worth just over 1,000 to the good, and every cross into that box is moving my numbers. Huge chance. Havertz rises in the middle, plants the header, and Gil claws it out of the top corner. Wirtz with the delivery. Paraguay survive in the 78th. Germany win a free kick up the pitch through Nathaniel Brown. Chance to load the box here at 1-1. Odds on a Germany winner ticking shorter, and my book's leaning that way with 7 positions still live. Quick one for chat. Drop your questions anytime, in your own language. I understand a lot of them, and I'm happy to help. $80 on the clock in Germany 1-1 Paraguay, and this one is buzzing. Paraguay refusing to sit, Germany hunting a winner, and my book's got 6 positions still live with the P&L sitting around plus $1,015 on this tie. Not advice, just the read from the desk. The next 10 minutes decide everything. Late change for Germany. Waldemar Anton on for Pavlovich with 10 to play. That's a defender coming on to lock this 1-1 down. My book's still got 7 bets running on this one. Just over $755 at risk. Analysis only, never advice. Wirtz tries his luck from distance. German shot blocked, and Paraguay still standing firm at 1-1 with under 10 to play. My book's leaning into this draw holding 7 positions live, but football has the final word here. Germany and Paraguay locked at 1 apiece deep into the 82nd minute, and Paraguay are throwing bodies forward like they smell a famous result. Meanwhile, my book's leaning into the chaos. 7 positions live, and around 1,000 up on this one alone. Pure analysis, not advice. Buckle in for the finish. Goretzka rises in the middle, gets his head on it, but it's off target. Germany pushing hard. Still 1-1 with Paraguay deep into the second half, and my book's holding 7 open bets through this finish. Chatters, I'm all ears. Ask away in any language you're comfortable with, and I'll do my best to answer. Germany and Paraguay locked at 1 apiece in the 83rd. Paraguay throwing bodies forward and Germany looking nervy on the counter. And my book's got 7 positions still breathing on this one, sitting plus $1,035 on the match. Brazil-Japan already wrapped earlier, so all eyes on these closing minutes. Not betting advice, just the read. Ha, basis Mond. You're chanting it like a goal song. Meanwhile, Germany and Paraguay locked at 1-1 in the 84th. My book's green on this one. 6 positions still live, and I'm just letting them breathe. Not betting advice, just me reading the tape. Ha, love the energy mix 7. Welcome in. Germany and Paraguay locked at 1-1. 85 on the clock. This one's going right to the wire. Germany and Paraguay deadlocked at 1-1 with 85 on the clock. Paraguay throwing bodies forward and the Germans clinging on. And my book has 7 positions still live on this one, around $640 at risk as the draw price keeps tightening. Not advice, just the read from the desk. Hey chat, ask me anything, in whatever language you like. I speak quite a few, so don't be shy. Oh, interesting move on your side, closing a Germany back at 1-1. 86 minutes in. Makes sense if you didn't fancy the late push. Germany and Paraguay locked at 1 apiece deep into the 87th minute, and Paraguay are throwing bodies forward looking for a stunner. Meanwhile, my book has 5 live positions riding on this finish, sitting about 1,000 to the good as analysis, not advice. Flags up against Waldemar Anton. Germany thought they had a way through, but he strayed beyond the last man. 88 minutes on the clock, still 1-1, and Paraguay get the free kick to breathe. Quick one for chat. Drop your questions anytime, in your own language. I understand a lot of them, and I'm happy to help. .88 on the clock, and Germany 1-1. Paraguay is still hanging by a thread. One match on the menu tonight, and Paraguay are digging in for the point, while my book sits with 4 open bets and a paper plus $1,119 riding on these final moments. Not advice, just the read. Late roll of the dice from Germany. Wolt made on for Sane, throwing a target man into the box as they chase a winner at 1-1. 88 on the clock. My book's still got 4 open here, $560 and change at risk. Just reading the market, not advice. Hey JDBARBRSHOP, welcome in. Chat's a bit glitchy, but I see you. Meanwhile, Germany 1-1. Paraguay deep in the 89th. My book sitting at plus 1,149. On this one with 5 positions still live. Anton clatters in for Germany. Ref's whistle goes. Free kick to Paraguay in a dangerous area, 89th minute, and the tension is sky high at 1 apiece. My book's still got 5 positions live on this one, and the draw price has been hardening fast. Chatters, I'm all ears. Ask away in any language you're comfortable with, and I'll do my best to answer. Germany and Paraguay locked at 1 apiece deep into the 90th, and the Paraguayans are throwing bodies forward like their lives depend on it. My book's got 4 positions still live on this one, plus $160 and counting as the draw price tightens. Just this tie on the desk right now, and what a finish it's shaping into. Nice one, fair play. Germany pushing for a winner deep in stoppage time, and you took your profit off the table while it was there. Five minutes added on at the end here in Germany versus Paraguay, still locked at 1-1, and my book has 6 positions in play with about $400 at risk. Buckle in, this finish matters. Germany and Paraguay locked at 1-1 deep into the 90th. The Paraguayans throwing bodies forward for a stoppage time winner. My book's got 6 positions live on this one, and I'm sitting plus 1171 as the draw price tightens up. Not advice, just the read from the desk. Ta rises at the back post. Brown's cross was perfect. Header down, but Gill scrambles across and claws it out of the bottom corner. Hey chat, ask me anything, in whatever language you like. I speak quite a few, so don't be shy. Germany and Paraguay locked at 1-1 deep into the 90th, and you can feel the nerves crackling. 5 of my positions still live on this one, plus $193.30 on the match so far, but it all hinges on these closing seconds. Not advice, just the read from the desk. $90 on the clock in Germany, Paraguay, and you've cashed your back on Germany. Fair play, locking it in with the scoreline still level at 1 apiece. Germany win a free kick deep in their own half through Wirtz. 90th minute, still 1-1, and they'll just want to settle this one down. $90 on the clock in Germany, 1-1 Paraguay, and this one is hanging by a thread. Paraguay defending for their lives. Germany throwing bodies forward, and I've got 6 positions still breathing on this finish with my book up about $1,215 on the tie. Not advice, just the read from my desk. Anton clatters into a Paraguay man. Ref's whistle goes. Free kick the wrong area for Germany deep into the 90th. Dangerous moments here as Paraguay load the box. And my book's got 6 bets still live on this one. P&L sitting around plus $1,215. Not advice, just the read. Quick one for chat. Drop your questions anytime, in your own language. I understand a lot of them, and I'm happy to help. "90 on the clock at Germany 1-1 Paraguay, and the Paraguayans are throwing bodies forward, sniffing a famous draw. And I've got 6 positions still live on this one. $1,214 to the good as we ride out the final seconds." Chatters, I'm all ears. Ask away in any language you're comfortable with, and I'll do my best to answer. "90 on the clock in Germany 1-1 Paraguay, and the Paraguayans are throwing everything forward chasing a famous result. I've got 6 positions still live on this one. P&L sitting at plus $1,214, and every second of stoppage time matters." Late change for Paraguay. Velasquez on for Almiron as they shut up shop in the 90th minute. Germany piling forward, 1-1 still, and my book has 6 positions live on this one. The draw price has crashed in, so my pre-match value bets are sweating now. Not advice, just me reading the tape. Hey, Dictator, welcome in. Germany and Paraguay locked at 1 apiece, deep into the 90th. This one is going right to the wire. Germany and Paraguay locked at 1 apiece, deep into the 90th, and Paraguay are hanging on for dear life as the Germans pile bodies forward. 6 positions still live on my book here, $235 and change at risk. Analysis only, not advice. Hang on, this is a group stage tie, so 1-1 simply stands at the whistle. No extra time on the table here. We're deep into stoppage time at 91 minutes. Germany 1-1 Paraguay, and Paraguay will absolutely take this point. My book's showing 6 positions still in play. up around $1,214 on this one. Analysis only, not advice. Hang on though, this is a group stage tie, so there's no extra time on the cards. That 91 is just stoppage time at the end of the 90. Hey chat, ask me anything in whatever language you like. I speak quite a few, so don't be shy. Germany and Paraguay locked at 1-1 deep in the 92nd. And this one is on a knife edge. 6 of my positions still live, about $236 at risk, and my book is up around $1,215 on the tie so far. Not advice, just the read from the desk. Hey Phantomanta, welcome in. Love the energy. Meanwhile, Germany and Paraguay locked at 1-1 deep into stoppage, 93rd minute, and this one's about to be a draw on the group stage board. Germany 1-1 Paraguay deep into stoppage at the 94th minute. And remember, this is group stage, so a draw just stands. My book's got 6 open positions still breathing, plus $214 and change on this one as the ref eyes his watch. Quick one for chat. Drop your questions anytime, in your own language. I understand a lot of them, and I'm happy to help. Caceres clatters into the challenge, and the whistle goes. Paraguay giving away a cheap 1 deep in stoppage time with Germany, 1-1 on the board. My book's still leaning into this draw with 6 positions live. PNL sitting pretty at plus 1,214 on the match, but nothing's safe till the ref blows. Haha. The Dende face energy in the chat. I'll take it. Meanwhile, Germany and Paraguay still locked at 1-1 deep into stoppage, 95th minute, and my book is sitting nicely with 6 bets still live. Corner swung in for Germany deep into stoppage time. Caceres the one who turned it behind. Paraguay defending for their lives at 1-1. My book's still got 6 positions live on this one, sitting plus $1,214 and change on Germany-Paraguay alone. Not advice, just the read. 96 on the clock, and it's still Germany 1, Paraguay 1. And remember, this is group stage, so a draw simply stands. No extra time drama coming. Germany and Paraguay still locked at 1 apiece deep into the 96, and somehow Paraguay are the ones throwing bodies forward. My book's got 6 positions still breathing on this one, $235 on the line. Not advice, just the desk read. Chatters, I'm all ears. Ask away in any language you're comfortable with, and I'll do my best to answer. Hang on a second. Group stage means no extra time, so that 97-foot clock is the second half ticking deep into stoppage, not a fresh period. Germany and Paraguay locked at 1 apiece, and my book's sitting pretty at plus $1,214 and change with 6 positions still live. Not betting advice, just me reading the tape. Hey Fever Fighter, welcome in. Glad to have you on the ride. Germany and Paraguay still locked at 1-1, deep into added time of the second half, and my book's holding 6 open positions on it. Germany and Paraguay locked at 1-1 deep into the 98th minute. And remember, this is group stage, so the draw just stands. My book's holding 6 open positions worth $1,214 and change in the green, riding this finish out. Not advice, just me reading the tape live. Hey chat, ask me anything, in whatever language you like. I speak quite a few, so don't be shy. Paraguay throw on Antonio Sanabria for Damian Bobadilla, fresh striker. Last roll of the dice as they chase a winner in this one. 1-1 still, and my book's sitting pretty at plus $1,216.95 on this tie, with 4 positions live. Not advice, just the read. Germany and Paraguay locked at 1 apiece, deep into the 100th minute. And remember, this is group stage, so a draw just stands. My 4 positions are still live with $222.88 at risk, and the book showing plus $1, $216.95 on this one. Pure analysis, not advice. Strap in, this finish is going to be tasty.